Right. Hello, 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 my friends. Happy Saturday. Do people say that? Happy Saturday? I guess so. Happy Saturday to you. Kara, when little miss is asleep. Excellent. I hope she can sleep. I hope she slept last night. All right, so welcome everyone. So here's the big surprise, is that the KILLIFISH have a new album. Check it out, guys. Check it out. And I know that this is usually my solo guitar channel, but I really wanted to share this. So super excited about this. It's been a long time coming. The KILLIFISH have been together for almost 4 years, actually. This is our first recording. Hey, Mr. Sanford, welcome. All right, so here it is. Here is the CD. And if you buy it during this stream, I will sign it on air for you. So if you want, I'll keep an eye on the orders. So what I'm gonna do is, they're 15 bucks, and in the USA it's free shipping. International, it's a little bit more. Anyway, if you're interested in the CD, you can buy it now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it song by song. And what I'll do is I'm going to turn off my voice microphone and just play each song. I'll say a little bit about each song. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to type them in, and I'll type back while we're listening to the song. Okay. So the first song is called Stella Mare, and Stella Mare, it's Italian. Basically means star of the sea, or it can also mean excuse me, too early on Saturday morning, noon, just waking up. I kid, I've been up for 3 hours. 4 hours. Yeah, so Stella Mare basically means either starfish or star of the sea. And it can mean, it can refer to the Virgin Mary, Saint Mary, who is the patron saint of, is one of the patron saints of sailing. There are churches dedicated to Mary, and it's for sailors to ask for protection. So Stella Mare has a number of different meanings, and I kind of like, I think all of those are kind of a cool thing. So here we go. I'm going to turn off my voice microphone and play the song. I hope you dig it, and then after this song, I'll talk about the next one. Here we go. right, that was song number 1. That was called Stella Mare. Hey, welcome, Gary. Good to see you. Oh, thanks for all the nice comments, my friends. Thank you. Gary, you can imagine lying on the beach in summer listening to this while sipping something tasty from a coconut. That's exactly what I'm going for. Awesome. Awesome, Gary. I love it. I love it. And I love Linda's Pink Floyd Go Surfing one, too. Thank you, Linda. Very much appreciate that. All right, so I'm going to go on to song number 2. Those of you just tuning in, what I'm doing is I'm playing the entire new KILLIFISH album, and I've got the CD right here. If you buy a CD while we're here, I will sign it on the air. I will sign. I've got a silver pen here, and I will sign the CD. So I'll keep an eye out, and I will sign, and I'll play the song. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in, and I'll type back while we're listening. So the second song is called "Casual Dance Fez," which is a very strange song title. But basically, it was sort of three things put together. And I'm going to put this up again. Casual Dance Fez. So this song reminds me of 3 different things. Of Jeff Beck. There's a little bit of whammy bar action here. It reminds me of Jeff Beck. And then there was a band in Boston called, oh man, what were they called now? Oh, am I going to forget this? Morphine. Yeah, and the lead singer's name was Mark Sandman, and they had just a very cool, very laid-back vibe to them. And then yeah, so it's basically between and a band called Shellac, who are from Chicago, that the song reminded me of. Anyway, Shellac, Mark Sandman, and Jeff Beck. I kind of put some of those letters together. It's a bit Casual Dance Fez is a bit of an anagram of those 3 things, of Shellac, Jeff Beck, and Morphine. Or Mark Sandman. Not all the letters are there, but I also thought it was kind of fun to make a song about a hat. So this is the Casual Dance Fez. They're trying to, Fez made me think of like Jeff Beck backwards, kinda, Zeph, just kind of like Jeff. Yeah, but I thought it was fun to have a song about a hat. No Fish Shriner. There should be Fish Shriners. There definitely should be. All right, here we go. This is the Casual Dance Fez. All right, and I hope you enjoy this, guys. Here we go. right, that was Casual Dance Fez. And yes, my drummer always tries to mess it up. It's really funny when we play live. He really takes it out, where he really tries to hide the one. It's kind of like Stuart Copeland with The Police did that a lot too. He'll put the downbeat in the wrong place. Like instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, he'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Like it's very fun, but I'm always counting in my head. Yes, Linda designed my CD cover. I'm sorry I didn't say it right away. This is Linda's design. Actually, you can see it there on screen. Yes, Linda designed that. I had kind of the idea for the fish with helmets. But yes, Linda, yay. Let me give applause for Linda. I adore the album cover. She designed the entire thing, actually. Yeah, the album cover and the inside, there are more like fish and planets, and I love it. It's all designed by Linda. So yes, this entire thing is so, I just love it. So yes, massive thanks to Linda. It's brilliant. You're a trickster too, Care. All right. So yes, that was the Casual Dance Fest. Very fun, and yes, very convoluted thought process. I agree, Kathy. All right, so number 3 on the list is Box the Compass. And this is one of the earliest songs that I wrote for the band. And Box the Compass is something that sailors would do. And it meant naming all 32 points of the compass. I can't name them, but it's something like you go from north to like northeast, northwest, and in between there are all these other ones also that you have to name. I totally don't know what they are, but it's like north, northwest, west, northwest, etc. So there's 32 of them. So naming those was called boxing the compass. And there's a line that Hollis and I, the bass player and I, play together in unison. And to me, it sounded kind of like doing something tricky like that, naming 32 points of the compass. So I hope you like it. This is the 3rd song. And yeah, I hope you dig it. This is always a very fun one for us to play live. This is called Box the Compass. Oops, let me rename this. Box the Compass. Kara, I totally believe that. You sound like a trickster. Here we go. This is called Box the Compass. Box the Compass. I feel like a DJ. That was Box the Compass from the KILLIFISH. Yes, that was the third song on First Fish in Space. And by the way, the title First Fish in Space has a story behind it. So the killifish is an actual kind of fish. They look kind of like the fish on the cover. They have very beautiful tails and colors that they can look like that. But anyway, they're really tough little fish. They're known for being extremely adaptable and hard to kill. and so when NASA went, I believe it was Skylab, they wanted to see what it was like to take fish up into space and see if they could survive. And so they chose killifish because they're really tough, and they totally survived. They even reproduced up there in like zero gravity, and they were fine with it. So I thought that was kind of awesome about the killifish, about the fish. So I had to call it First Fish in Space. And the illustration, which again was done by Linda, is these little helmets with like water inside them. So kind of like a little fishbowl for little fishies. I thought that was awfully fun. So that's what's behind the title. Next song is called Eerie. This is one of the newer songs that we included on the album, actually. And it's basically, I was sort of going for, like, it's Erie, Pennsylvania, which is just north of Pittsburgh, of course. But it was also sort of like the wordplay between Erie and Erie with an E, with two E's, this sort of strange thing. So it should feel, it's a very wobbly, I use this very wobbly effect in it. It's supposed to be like a little bit eerie indeed, though named after the Pennsylvania town. So now this is song number 4, and this is called Eerie. Hope you dig this one, guys. Here we go. All right, that was a song called Eerie, and hopefully was kind of eerie. So what's going on there? Those are, as I mentioned to Linda, you'll think of the song if you visit Eerie again. Excellent. But don't be too scared. So yeah, as I mentioned, Linda, all these songs were recorded live in the studio. There was actually no overdubs. And so you hear some different parts there. So that's me with, I actually use 4 different delay pedals. Thank you, Gary. Thanks so much. I actually have 4 different delay pedals, or echo pedals. One is on the floor, and it's on all the time. It's a very short echo. But then I have 3 other ones on kind of a little table. And a lot of the really weird sounds you hear is where I'm changing the time on the delay. So basically, what a delay does when it goes or jint, 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 jint like that, basically it's like a little digital recorder inside the pedal where it grabs that audio and then repeats it again and again. So what I'm doing with the knobs is that once that it sort of records that little bit of guitar, that jint or whatever, then I can change the time of it. I can change it so it goes faster or slower, and just kind of mess with it. And I have 3 different ones going into each other. So then you start getting that sort of weird shift, that weird pitch shifting, then that starts echoing. It's a lot of fun. And I can let the pedals keep on repeating infinitely while I keep playing the guitar. So a lot of what's happening there where it sounds like 2 guitars playing at once, it's the pedals continuing to play while I'm playing guitar over it. And I can turn them on with my feet, or I can adjust with my hands. So it's a lot of fun. All right, order something yummy, Care. All right. Dave, the Killifish are winning the battle in space. Thank you, Dave. Technorama, yes, it's very fun, especially live. We sometimes let that part drag on and on and on and on. It's a lot of fun. So thanks, guys. That was eerie. All right, next up, we have the Rum Barrel. All right, and this was a song that was inspired by a cocktail from my favorite bar in Pittsburgh. It's called Hidden Harbor, and it's a tiki bar, of course, which fits with surf music very much. And they have a drink called the Rum Barrel, and all the cocktails on the menu of this place that they have the usual like Mai Tais and like the kind of usual cocktails you might expect to find in a tiki bar. But then there are some drinks that are a little stronger, and those ones have a little shark next to them. So you watch out for the shark because they're more stronger. And some drinks actually have 2 sharks. And the Rum Barrel has 6 kinds of rum in it, and it's 2 sharks. It's got it's a 2 shark drink. Oh, cheeky bar, no, tiki bar, cheeky too. And so one night I was there and I ordered this 2 shark Rum Barrel, and enjoyed it very, very much. And the next morning I woke up and I had this song in my head, and it was pretty much the complete song. So I sat down and tried to remember what it was from the dream. In the dream, I actually saw a band playing the song, which has happened sometimes to me. I'll wake up and I see a band playing a song, and I realize it's not a song that I know. So I tried to write it down. So that was the case here, the Rum Barrel. And I also had a smashing headache when I woke up. So through the Rum Barrel headache that I tried to write down this tune. Here we go. This is the Rum Barrel. Linda, was actually both. It was actually hangover and new music. Here we go. This is the Rum Barrel. right, that was the rum barrel, the notorious Two Shark rum barrel. Yes, if you're ever in Pittsburgh, check out Hidden Harbor. It's an awesome tiki bar, aka cheeky bar. All right, and it's a very fun song to play live. I actually can't wait to share that song with the bar. I want to send them a message. I also have a video from we played it when we played a couple weeks ago. I have a video that I'm going to share I can either later today or tomorrow. That came out pretty well, so that's us playing it live. All right, next song is the sixth song, so we're about halfway. Steady Eddie. All right, and Steady Eddie was a character from my childhood. He was this guy. We used to spend entire summers at a camp outside of New York City, and we would be there for like 3 months. And my dad was kind of the maintenance guy, and my mom was the camp nurse. And my brother and sister and we used to just run around the camp. It was super, super fun. But there was this character from New York, and everyone called him Steady Eddie. He was a tall guy, super handsome, and just huge. And his name was Eddie, and he had the belt buckle about this big that just said Steady on it. And I thought he was the coolest guy ever. So this song was written with him in mind. He was just like the coolest dude ever. So this is called Steady Eddie, and it goes out to the original Steady Eddie. Here we go. was called Steady Eddie. And yes, Linda, Jeff's part is crazy on that. And hello, Michael, by the way. Thank you for tuning in. Good to see you, man. Glad you like it. Yeah, Jeff's part, that little... It's really hard to follow. It's a crazy part. So all that, like, Hollis and I are just counting all the way through that to try to stay on top of it. I love it. And I love the way then it comes back together and plays a more normal beat, but it's really tricky. Real dude with sticks, yes. Hey, and thanks for the... Thanks. Dave just bought a CD. Thank you, Dave. I'm going to sign the CD to you right now. All right. Thank you, Mr. Sanford. I think I'll sign it. Inside. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. By the way, guys, if... No, I do not play drums. I played drums when I was a kid. But yeah, this is my friend Jeff Berman. All right, I'm going to send this for David. Thank you so much, David. Thank you so much. All right, they're signed live for Dave. All right, thank you so much, Dave. This one is coming to you on Monday. Thank you so much. Anyone else wants to buy a CD too? I will sign it on air and get it out. Oh, kebab, enjoy, enjoy. All right, thank you so much, Dave. Very much appreciate that. Everyone else who's picking up the album or the download, very much appreciate it too. All right, so we are now in the second half. This one is called Horse Latitudes, and Horse Latitudes is a very famous area in I think it's near the Sargasso Sea maybe, but it's a place where it's a huge area where like the winds really are known for dying down. So on a sailing ship, it can be a very slow and kind of creepy place to be because you're just kind of in the middle of the ocean and you're not moving very fast. So I want to try to evoke that feeling of being on the sea, way in the middle of nowhere, just on the sea out by yourself, and probably at night. Now there's a song by the Doors, or I think there was a poem by Jim Morrison called The Horse Latitudes. It's not that, just so you know. But this is something where it was inspired by another song that I heard that really works around a single bass note. So if we hear, most of the song is a single bass note that's repeated. Dum, 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 dum. And it's this very spacey stuff over it. And you also hear me doing more looping over this. So you hear me playing guitar and then some repeating stuff. So that's all done live, just with like some echo and looping pedals. So this is called Horse Latitudes. And this is one of my favorites to play. It's really fun. Here we go. Okay, that was called Horse Latitudes. And thank you, Gary. Oh, thanks for all the kind words, everyone. Very, very much appreciate that. It's a really fun song to play, and it's very wide open. It's not very set in terms of the structure, so we just watch each other for when we're going to go from verse to chorus, or when we break into that middle section in a different chord. And at the end, it's all just like watching each other. And I had the loops going, and a lot of times it's just a happy accident if it fits. And so at the very end, the loop was still going, and I really liked it while we were fading out. Like I had planned to, while we ended, I had planned to cut it off, but then I really liked what it was doing, so I thought I'd just let it go and see what it did. So it's a very fun song. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Linda. Thanks, Steve. Hey, good to see you, man. Oh, thank you. It's really fun to play live. Might the Killifish ever cover the opening theme to Third Rock from the Sun? I do not know the opening theme. Is it the Jimi Hendrix song, Third Stone from the Sun? Oh. Cool, Linda. Yeah. Yep, it was lots of looping. So it's a loop that while I'm playing at the beginning, I'm actually setting up that loop. So I'm playing guitar and then starting the loop. And then during the song, I kind of mess with it. I kind of am setting knobs. So they're all loops that I'm creating live as we're playing the song. Thanks, guys. So glad you like that. All right, so now we're on to, let's see, this is the 9th song. Is that right? 8th song, Second Swell. So this is a classic. I really wanted to go for a classic surf song, and this is the song that we almost always start our sets with. It's total classic. It's, I think it's the second, or no, I think it might have been the first Killifish song I ever wrote. And Second Swell refers to waves when you're surfing, as I have done just a couple times. And one time I got lessons, and they said what you want to do when you're surfing is you wait for the second wave or the second swell. Waves are also called swells. You wait for the second one. You know, if it's clean water and then waves start to come, you wait for the second wave. So this is dedicated to that. Good morning, Dave. Just woke up. Awesome, Linda. Oh, I will check it out. Here we go. This is called Second Swell. All right, short and sweet. That was a 2-minute song. It's called Second Swell. And again, that's the song we almost always start out our live performances with because it's just fun. It gets into it. Thank you, Dave. Beach party, Kathy. Who's Dick Dale? Thank you, Linda. It takes you back to the 60s, Gary. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Thank you so much. Nice, Mr. Sanford. You got it. I love the drum. I don't think I've seen the drum before. Yeah, thanks. The tone is all my my Stratocaster. You guys have probably seen my Strat here. My dear Strat, signed by Joe Strummer. I love this guitar. Into my 66 Fender Princeton Reverb. And that song, there's no other effects. I don't even think I have a delay pedal on that. Yeah, it's all just straight into the amp. But thank you, Dave. Thank you. Sounds like a hollow body. Okay, yeah, kind of that Gretsch sound. In this case, it's a Strat, but it's very much that kind of Gretsch hollow body sound. Thank you, Kathy. That's really fun. Joe Strummer, yes, Joe Strummer is a hero of mine, and I actually met him in person and asked him to sign the guitar. He was like, "What's this then?" You know, in his accent. And yes, that's Joe right there. If you can see it, Joe. Can you see it? Joe Strum. Yeah, makes this guitar priceless to me. All right, so now we're gonna get serious for a minute. So this one is called Prevailing Westerly. It's a very quiet song, and it's actually dedicated to a friend of ours, Andrea Lynn Roy, who we lost actually. So it's dedicated to her, and it's really about kind of looking into the sunset in the west. I think of the West Coast, or just heading into the western skies. So hope you like this one, guys. This is Prevailing Westerly. Westerly. Really fun song to play. So thank you guys. Thank you. So glad you like that. And Steve, thank you. All right, I'm going to sign a CD for Steve. Dave, I got your CD signed right here. You didn't see? Got Dave's CD signed. I'm going to sign one for Steve now. Thank you so much, Steve. Thank you, Linda. Thanks, Dave. And thank you, Steve. Also, for your favorite. Thank you, Michael. Thanks so much, man. All right, thank you, Steve. All right, here we go. Live signing. All right. There we go. Thank you so much, Steve. There we go. On your way on Monday. All right. Anyone else wants to grab the CD while I'm doing this listening party? I'll sign it for you on air. All right. Oh, and Dave, thank you for the note about changing the song title. I totally forgot. So next one is this is called Gearhead. Oh, this is a really fun one. This is probably our rockinest tune, and it's based on a really simple kind of riff. It gets pretty proggy in the middle. It takes kind of a number of sharp turns in the middle, but it's really fun. It's kind of an epic. It's a lot of fun. So this is called Gearhead, and I always dedicate it to all the auto workers of the world and everyone who works on hot rods, all the auto mechanics. It's called Gearhead. That autograph is valuable. Priceless, Dave. Priceless. Yep, Dave is just waking up. Yeah, this is good morning for Dave. All right, here we go, guys. This is called Gearhead. Right, that was called Gearhead. And I love that surprise ending. I don't know why that came to me, but for some reason I want to do that little surprise ending. It's like we count 3.5 beats, like da 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 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 for some reason. It's really fun. This is absolutely your nice mellow guitarist who plays Scarborough Fair. Exactly. I know. I try to masquerade. I'm not sure which one I'm masquerading as, but yeah. Thank you, Dave. Thank you so much. Very much appreciate that. All right. The song that goes, then another thing, yeah. Oh, I'm glad you like the sneaky end, Gary. Thank you. All right, just 2 more songs, my friend. Oh, and this one you guys actually know. Yeah, just 2 more songs. This is the one cover song. I wrote all the songs on the album, except for this one. And this one you guys know better than any other song. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. All right, so this one you guys know so well you're probably tired of it. Yes, the Killifish do Shenandoah. Here we go. I hope you like this. It's very, very different. Where are we playing next? Oh, we haven't booked a gig yet, Deborah. I'm working on a couple for the summer, but I don't have anything quite yet. So yeah, hopefully I'll know very, very soon. Very excited to know. All right. So yeah, this is Shenandoah. Once again, if you buy the CD today, there's a link. Basically, it's $15 and it's the shipping is free in the US. If you buy it, I will sign it to you right now. Thanks everyone that's bought so far. Here we go. This is Shenandoah, one of my favorite songs ever, and I had to try it with the whole band. So hope you dig this. Pretty different. Thank you so much, Kathy. Thanks, everyone. So glad you like that. And yes, oh, thank you, Gary. You're too kind. You're too kind, man. Oh man, thank you. You know, it really is one of our favorite songs to do, and we like it so much that we actually never rehearse it. Like, you know, months ago we played it. Probably 6 months ago we played it in the studio, and we realized that we'd rather keep it totally fresh. So when we go and play it live, we haven't played it probably for months. And that was the case here too. We hadn't really rehearsed it. We did, I think we did 3 takes of it, and this is the last one, and we just liked it so, or maybe it was the second one even. We just liked it so much we just kept it. Yeah, I love Hollis takes the bass solo, and he plays a 6-string bass, this massive 6-string bass, and I love that solo that he takes on it. So, Marge, welcome. Thank you, Linda. Thanks, Marge. The graphics were done by Linda, who's right here with us. Yeah, she did an amazing job. Thanks. Very much appreciate that, Marge. Yeah. Oh, cool, Michael. That's great. Hello, Lee. Hey, things are good. Hope you're well, too. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Once again, this is the release. This is the listening party for the Killifish, our first album designed by Linda. And it's got a little gatefold. There's the back in space, and inside a close up of the fishy of one of them, and a little thank you. And then the CD itself has got one of the fish again on it. So yes, Linda did all this work. I love it. I love it. And if you buy a CD, yeah, I've got one more song to do. If you buy a CD, I will sign it for you on the air. So thanks everyone who's bought so far. Very much appreciate that, guys. All right, so the last song is called "Shoot the Pipe," and that's really just a surfing expression for going in a pipeline. You know, the barrel waves. Shooting the pipe is it's a surfing thing. So one more tune. Thank you so much for hanging out, listening to this, guys. It's going to be on Instagram. It's going to be on Spotify Friday. Spotify and iTunes and everything else is going to be live on Friday, so you're getting a preview of it here. Linda rocks, I know. Linda rocks. We know that. So yes, on Friday it'll be live on Spotify. I will share that link when I have it. I'm also going to post. There's a video of us playing the Rum Barrel live. So I'll post that next day or two. But this has been really fun playing and talking about these songs with you. So this is called "Shoot the Pipe." This is often the very last song. Actually, it's almost always the last song that we play. It's just a fun kind of surfing song. So I hope you like this one, guys. Thank you so much for all the kind words, for hanging out with me on Saturday. It's been really fun. Once again, you can get the CD here. I'll post the link here if you would like. Help us out. All right. Let's see. Where is that? There we go. Yeah. You can also get the digital download, or if you just want to listen to it again, you can listen to it there also. So that's not just a buy, you can also listen to it there. So here we go. Last song from First Fish in Space. This is called "Shoot the Pipe." right, guys, that was it. That was Shoot the Pipe. That is the last song on the album. There are a dozen songs. Hey, Anthony, what's up, dude? Welcome. All right, that was all the tunes, my friend. That was a dozen songs. Thank you, Gary. Thank you so much. Very, very much appreciate all that. Thank you, Linda. All right, so here's the CD. It is now available on Bandcamp. You'll see the links there. Also, you can listen to it anytime you want there also. And yes, on Friday, yes, it'll be live on iTunes and Spotify and everywhere else as well. And I'm going to share we have a live video of us playing the Rum Barrel, so I'll be sharing that pretty soon too. Oh, thank you, Linda. So glad you like it. Thank you, Kathy. Thanks, everyone. Thank you so much. And thanks for the orders, my friends. Very much appreciate that. Digital and CD orders, very much appreciate it. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will be back on Monday. Yes, we'll be back on Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm not sure if I'll play, because Tuesday I forgot about, we're going out to a concert that's pretty early. And Wednesday I'm playing a gig. So I'm not sure about Tuesday and Wednesday, but definitely Monday. Enjoy, you guys. Thank you so much for listening. It's been really fun to share this with you. Thank you, Julie. Thank you so much. So if you want to go ahead and listen, just follow the link. You can listen to it again. And thanks again for all the support, guys. Y'all are the best. All right, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hope to see you Monday for my completely different kind of music. All right. Ciao, my friends. See ya.